Big Huff Daddy here. Got quick picks. NFL Week 3. Last week I was doing my little Euro trip, so I didn't even watch much football for the Week 2. I did catch a Monday night game when them Bills were blowing out the Titans, and that Vikings-Eagle game was on. So I caught a little bit of that when I was in Europe. But we got Week 3 going on, quick picks, and man, I don't really have much going on the rest of the year, so I'm going to be doing a lot of sports content and a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, into this quick pick for the Week 3, starting off, we have for 1 o'clock games. We got a bunch of 1 o'clock games. I noticed last night when I was flying home, I am in South Florida. There's a lot of Bills Mafia out there on the plane, so I kind of thought to myself, hey, I guess the Bills are playing today, and we got them. Bills in Miami. I think this is going to be a shootout, man. It looks like Miami really putting them the points this year, so this is going to be interesting. They did 42 points to the Ravens 38 in Baltimore, in Baltimore. So the Dolphins are going to be hosting the Bills. So man, I'm really thinking this is going to be a nice blowout. But I think the Bills are going to be able to just edge them out a little bit. Just the way that the Bills have been the last couple years, and starting off the season. So I think the Bills do have a slightly better defense than Miami, but it's going to be a good game. I really feel like going. But I'm picking Buffalo on the road. We got Bagels versus the Jets. There's not really much to think about. New York Jets have not been doing anything these last 5 to 10 years. So I'm going with the Bagels on the road again. We have the Raiders in Tennessee. This is going to be a close matchup, though. I feel like. Did the Titans? What did the Titans do last week? So, man, the Titans, they're a good team, but then they just kind of they got blown out by Buffalo last week. I feel like they're going to bounce back, though, versus the Raiders. The Raiders just somehow just shoot himself in the foot somehow, and Titans at home. This could be a close game, too. Might be a low-scoring affair, maybe like a 21-14, 21-17, something like that. I'm going with the Titans at home. Now we have the Saints versus the Panthers, NFC South matchup. This is interesting. I might go with the Panthers at home. Just Saints don't have Drew no more, so I'm picking Panthers at home. Man, going on. We got Ravens in New England versus the Patriots. Ravens, they had a shootout versus Miami last week. I think they're going to pick up where they left off, and I think they're really gonna give the Patriots a beat down. I'm going with like a 35-10 for the Ravens on the road. Lions versus Vikings. And how many wins does the Lions have the last couple years? I'm going with the Vikings at home, just simply because the Lions are really not known to win a lot of games. Got a couple more 1 o'clock games. The Eagles versus the Washington Commanders. Going with the Eagles. The Eagles, they're looking really nice this last year, coming into their own this year. Washington really hasn't been much winning games. Not known to be winning a lot of games these last few years. So I'm going with the Eagles on the road. I'm going with like a 21-10 for the Eagles on the road. Chiefs versus Colts. Blowout. KC versus the Colts. What did the Colts do last game? They got 24-0 by the Jags. So they might not score another one. I'm going with Chiefs on the road, 24-0. 35-0. Texans versus the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears at home in Chicago. Texans are another one of those teams that you're just not known for winning a lot of games. Jags and Chargers. Jags, they've been kind of. I'm not gonna say they haven't really been much of a pushover, but in LA, I'm going with the Chargers. It might be a close matchup. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a 20. I'm gonna go with a 21-17 for this Jags Chargers matchup. And then we got the Rams and the Cardinals, LA and Arizona. Huh, man, this is interesting. So, did the Rams win last week? How they didn't really start off. I mean, they played the Falcons last week at home, so this could be a close matchup though. Um, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals at home because I didn't watch last week. I know the first few weeks of NFL, it's just like it's kind of interesting because the starters really haven't been playing a lot of snaps with each other. So these first few weeks could be interesting. I'm going with the Cardinals at home. I feel like they're just going to be a little bit more prepared at home versus this LA Rams team. We got Packers in. Whoo, Packers in Tampa, guys. Two of two of the best quarterbacks that we've seen these last 5-10 years. Man, this is gonna be interesting. Um, I see Pack beat the Bears last week, but Aaron Rodgers kind of owns the Bears. Man, I'm going with Tampa, man. I'm going with Tampa at home versus the Pack, guys. Man, what else? Dude, 24-21. I think it's going to be a nice close game. Um, Whoever has a ball at the end of the fourth is probably going to win it. I'll go with a field goal at the end, tied up 24-21. Tampa at home. Let's go. Falcons versus Seahawks. Falcons have not been doing much these last few years. I'm going with the Seahawks at home. Seahawks, at home, they're formidable. 49ers versus the Broncos for your Sunday night matchup. I'm going with the Broncos at home because I am a Broncos fan. And I don't really think 49ers are going to put up much points. How many points they put up last week? 49ers, they put up 27 with Seahawks on the road. So, I'm just going with Broncos at home because I'm a Broncos fan. Anyways, before the Monday night game, probably won't even watch that because it's Cowboys versus Giants. Cowboys will probably win that because the Giants suck. And that's my quick pick for today. Try to get something going on at the end of the night. Be checking out this Sunday night football game with the Denver Broncos. Hopefully, the Broncos play a little bit better than that first week because that was really sad. It's a close game though, so really looking forward to this week. Watch the rest of the NFL and we'll get some reactions and going on. Talk about more football for the rest of the week. Really excited to watch some football today. Get my America back on because I was in the Europe the last couple weeks. So that's really about all I got with these quick picks. Big HD ENT, like, subscribe, comment who you think is gonna win this week with these quick picks. Just run them through, and we'll check it out Monday, Tuesday. See how we did, and see what the next week's looking like. I'm really looking forward to posting more NFL content. Big HD ENT. I'm out of here.